Alright, everyone, how's it going over there? This is Omni. Just letting you know we're doing a build session of Dreams. It's one of the new, I think it came out, was it 2 years ago or last year? Obviously my camera is not wanting to cooperate, so that's fun. Just gonna try to stabilize it better. Oh my gosh. Stay. Alright. When did this thing come out? Last year. 2023. I am so sorry. Camera is not wanting to cooperate. It's kind of being weird right now. Trying to figure out a way to best balance it. Hopefully this will be fine. Yeah? Does this work? Alright, there we go. Wonderful. Alright, so we have a couple of sets. We have the newest set is going to be Izzie's Narwhal Hot Air Balloon. And we're also, for those that don't know, I also do, on YouTube, I do the short quick reviews after I build them. And then we also have the two base ones that came out as a first wave, and that's Bunchu the Bunny, which is this one. And then we have Mateo and Zblob, which is this one. Oh my god, camera, come on. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? And then we have Zblob, Mateo and Zblob. So 3 sets tonight. It's gonna be a themed thing. Not to worry. I will have a number of different types of reviews. I'll have 2 different reviews, types of reviews that we're going to do. One for each of the individual sets, talking about the build and the process of building and all that stuff. And then the other one will be in regards to like the actual theme, because I'm doing 3 themes. So that's what we're gonna do. That. By the way, there's gonna be an ad in about 4 minutes and 34 seconds. We're gonna start out with the smallest one, though. Also, if you're watching the build video, it's gonna be a full. It's gonna be the full build. The video is gonna be full. It's going to be all 3 of them together. So it's gonna be just labeled as like a Dreams build session. I apologize. I just don't know how to separate the 3. Maybe I will. We'll see how it goes between the builds. But right now, I'm assuming that all 3 of the builds are going to be recorded in one session. Oh, there's only 3 bags in there. I want to say Izzie's Narwhal is like 156 pieces. I also think it was only like $10, $14, $15. Give me 1 second. I had to actually look this up. $16. $16. So it's pretty pricey. For what I know that most Lego people will say it's a bit pricey. Since that is price per piece, that's around the right per, almost a little over that magic 10 cents per piece that everyone's looking at for the A-Foals. But there's a couple big pieces. There's a couple of unique pieces as well, and pieces in unique colors. So that's kind of why it's probably worth more. It's probably worth a little more price per piece. But I think it's still a good looking. Well, I haven't built it yet, so I don't know. So we're gonna treat this properly. The fun thing about the Dreams sets, by the way, and the reason why this is a thicker book, is because you can, there's 2 ways of building. So you get to like the main build, right? And then It's like a 3-in-1 almost. It's a creator 3-in-1. It's creator 2-in-1, I guess, is really what you would say. But you can basically go from here. You have the Narwhal, right? And you can either make it a hot air balloon kind of thing, and you send to page 58, or you can skip to page 72, and you can make it more of like a racer of something, with the narwhals in the front. So we're gonna follow the instructions first. Should always follow the instructions. Don't ignore what I'm talking about. Always, always, always. Follow the instructions. Unless you're making your own thing. If you're making your own thing, then don't follow the instructions, because there is none. Because you have to make it. That is a part of LEGO too, is that you can make whatever you want. But I think that's one of my favorite things about the Dreams sets, is that they kind of let you do that, but not too much, so you have a starting point. Where's my scarf? Oh, that's my glasses. Ah. Huh? What the heck? Hold? No, control. Oh, shit. Hold on. I have to figure out where's my scarf. There we go. I was like, what the heck happened? Where did my scarf go? It's probably not necessary, but I like to wear it right now. So. Alright, so it means dump out bag 1 and dump out bag 2. And we are building Izzie first. Izzie is also isn't a unique minifig, but there is some pretty cool pieces that Izzie has. It's the same Izzie that you'll get in Bunshu, and as well as a few other sets. So as I said, she's not very she's not like a unique set, but yeah, no, she's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, so I mean, it's not. She does have 2 expressions, by the way, which is really cool. I think all of them except for no, I think all of them have 2 different expressions. So you get this one, which is like super happy, and then this one's just like a neutral smile. So that's kind of cool. I think everyone has 2 faces. So that's always a cool thing. She also gets this this really cool looking sword. I really like the colors. The colors are really cool. So that's a fun thing. I don't know when I'm actually going to be streaming, as this is a test stream. I think I'm hoping within the next few weeks. But I'm not really like. I don't think I'm ready for it right now. What the hell? I'm missing her legs. Where'd her legs go? Are you serious? Okay, nope, found it. There's a lot of purple and a lot of blue, and her legs are purple and blue, so it's kind of hard. They're dual molded though, which is cool. Dual molded meaning they have 2 different colors of plastic that are actually molded into the legs. You can tell by the side, right here, and then in the back definitely, that you can see that there's like a delineation or a separation, a line that separates them. Printing usually is all on the same kind of type of plastic, so sometimes there is a really good printing on the legs, and it looks like it's dual molded, but that doesn't mean it's dual molded. Alright, so we have Izzie. And if you're wondering, yes, this is like a very big Mills plate. For those that don't know, Mills plate is a modular integrated landscape system, and it allows you to take like a base plate, which doesn't actually have very sturdy stuff to it. It's kind of flimsy, and then makes it basically strong, so you can put things on it, and still know that you can pick it up if you need to, and it's not going to like fall apart or something. like that. So, all right. So we built Izzie. That's not too hard. And then she comes with Banchu. It's her little stuffed animal bunny, which is kind of cool. I think that the painting. Oh crap! I think that the printing on it is really nice. So that's a really nice little printing on there. Alright, so that's where... And then we have to build the enemy. I don't remember what the enemy is called, but they're like these little doomlings. I think they even call them doomlings. And they're little doomlings. There's these little like... They have these little like special bodies for them. It's... Sorry. It's the weirdest things. They're like... There's a weird mold that they made specifically for them. And I don't know exactly... like why. Here, I'm gonna show you the picture of what they actually look like, and you're going to be like, yeah, why did they make these like weird bodies? And they could have just like, they literally could have used baby like things, but like that's what they look like. That's what they actually look like. I don't know. The body is a little weird. I don't think it matches, but that's okay. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Give me one second. Alright. Had to get my I realized I didn't have my braces on to protect my thing. So I don't anyway. I would love to get more Volante stuff, but I just don't have the money. they're kind of out of range of my spending, I guess. Hold on. Okay, so you're gonna have to get right there. Alright, so then we put the little clips on. The little body. So we can give it wings and things. This is so weird. Like the body, like I saw them on release and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I like didn't think about it because I didn't build a set of it yet. But now building it, I'm like, that body is a little weird. It's like kind of weird. I think that I don't know, it's weird. I think they could have used just they could have modified legs, like small legs, and then used a small body. But I don't know. It's just very weird. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about how weird it is. Alright, and then I guess we just have him stand right there. I'm going to get you. I think it's really cool that for this set, you build the Narwhal first, and then you get to decide where you want to go. I haven't seen any of the other ones, of course, as we just mentioned. I haven't built any of the dream sets yet, but if the rest of the sets are like that as well, that's super cool. I think that's super duper cool. I think that's... So then you have like a main piece, but then it goes around, it revolves around that kind of build. So you have customization, but at the same time you also have like a base to know where you're starting with. So it's not completely... And then like this is cute. This is cute. I want more Lego sets that have like cute little things. The tiger set, as an example, had like little tiger facts, and then the space set, the Galaxy Explorer, had like facts about the set itself. I know the ideas do that, and the very beginning, Horizon Zero Dawn's icons thing had that too, and then there's like things like that here and there. But I think every set, I don't care how long it's gonna. I don't care how much it will cost. I'll pay the extra $2 to see fun little things like this in the instruction manual. That's just me. That's my 2 cents. You'll hear me say it again when after we've built the set on the quick review. For those that are like, oh, that really should be mentioned on the quick review. I will mention it again. I just wanted to make sure that I'm also mentioning it currently on stream, because I think that's important. Alright, and then we have a little bar piece on the other side, right here, and then a plate here. You can already see, like, I think that's my favorite thing about the Narwhal. The Narwhal is really easy to identify. It's not a very complex thing, but it looks really nice, which is really cool. Because I'm like, sometimes you have things that are a little overcomplicated, and you can't really tell what it is until it's built up. And then sometimes you have things that are too simplified, where you're like, oh, I guess it is that, but it's not really much detail. The Narwhal, so far from what I'm seeing from the build, is not like that at all. It's right in the sweet spot of not being overly complex, but still also having a little bit of detail. That's weird. There's one little blue, so there's a blue round tile right here, which is inside the Narwhal. I wonder why that's interesting. I'm very curious to see what that's going to be now, because, oh, you know what it is? Wait, is that accurate? I'm thinking it's going to be one of the leaves. The leaves are the fins. So, well, we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so we got that piece, and then we have that piece over here, and then we have 2 more snot bricks in blue. Alright, and then this goes on the side, and then we put a, oh, there we go. Actually, I don't know what it is, because, so there's a rounded plate here, but there's no rounded plate here. Like, that's just an open stud, so that's kind of weird. I don't know then. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. Alright, and then oh, don't want to do that. And then oh, don't want to do that. Actually, I might do a part 2, because I didn't realize how late it was. It's kind of late. So I might do a part 2, and those will be the original 2 sets. The Izzie's Banchu and Z-Blob, they were like the first sets. So it's still within the theme, so it's not that weird. But I think I might do 2 parts, because I didn't realize how late it was. It's kind of late. I don't want to be up like super late. Alright, so that's like that, and then like that. Alright, and then clearly this goes there. I forget, who is this for again? For like 7+ or something? 7+. I was right. I was like, this seems like a 7+, this seems like a 7+ build. Like, it's not overly complicated, but like there's extra steps in some of these parts, and I'm like, I don't need that extra step. I know that this gets connected by a Technic Excel to the other pad, but if I was 7, maybe it wouldn't be the same. So that's fine. All right. And then we get stop. And then white 2x2 and slope plate. This is probably the front of the Narwhal, I think. Yeah, I think this is the front, and then this is the back. I think this is where the tail goes. So, fun. Oh, that's not on. That's only on by like 2 studs. That's only on by like 2 studs. I don't know if how I feel about that. It's a little precarious, but all right, whatever. I'm sure that'll change. I'm sure the build there will fix itself. All right, and then I have this, and then this goes under. Like that, and then this goes over like that, and then we put the purple thing over here. Alright, that looks like it's going to be the side, and then that little thing. How much you want to bet they're going to next year? They're probably going to have a thing that's like that's going to be. I think that's going to be like a 6x3 because of this kind of thing. Because like last time I saw something like this, where it's like you had to fill it in with another block or something, they ended up making a new piece. I think it was the corner rounded corner tile, and then basically because they kept always doing like 2 corners to make like a semicircle, they made a semicircle tile. So I betcha. I am pretty sure what's going to happen in the next is they're going to be like, let's just make this a whole piece. Let's make this one big piece instead of making it so everyone always has to put in a 2x1 to make this whole. I bet you that is exactly what's going to happen, because they're going to be like, this is kind of dumb. Why do we keep doing this to people? That's just not very fun building technique, and that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna do it. I bet you they are. Maybe not next year. Maybe not early next year. But probably like late next year. They'll probably do it. I bet you 100%. I bet you they're going to do that, because I mean, I can already sense it that they're like, this is stupid. Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? Why do we keep doing it to ourselves? This doesn't do anything. This really doesn't do anything at all. It doesn't do anything except for like they could just fill this gap. Like, not necessary to have this piece, but this piece is already a piece that's printed pretty commonly, and I think that's what happened. They're like, well, let's use this commonly used piece instead of trying to build a new one. And I think that like later, a few more things are going to be like this, and then they're going to be like, okay, we need to have a piece. Or maybe they're already thinking about that, and like the designs came in for like the new sets for next year, and they're like, all right, we need to make this just one piece because this is stupid. And that, I might be wrong, but I feel like it's coming. 100% feel like it's coming. Oh, that's a good snap. That's the sound of a good snap. I wish I was get better at like ASMR stuff with the Legos, but I'm not that good. But that's I've also talked too much. I don't think I could do a video. Like I could probably. I probably could if I wanted to, but like, I don't think that it'd be the same as it'd be the same as a typical stream of mine. I don't think that it would be the same thing. But it would be cool if I could do ASMR. Like oh, I did the wrong color. It's white. It's not purple. Oh my gosh. Oh, and for those that were wondering, this is the piece I'm talking about. This piece was introduced 2023, and and it used to be 2 corner pieces that you have to do to make a full semicircle, and then they just went, this is dumb, why don't we just make a semicircle tile? And so they made a semicircle tile. So I'm telling you, it won't be too surprising if they did it. The build's actually not too bad either. I think the builds are not that big of a deal. Oh, I put this upside down. Hold on. Shoot. Okay, that makes sense. So far this is definitely at least an 8. Not so much for the pricing as some people would say, but I don't think the price is that bad. You get a couple of like newly colored pieces. You also get printed eyes and stuff. So and technically you get 1.5 minifigures. So I think the price isn't as bad as people are like complaining about. It's not great, right? It's of course not great, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. I'm not gonna be like, oh great, I spent $15 on this thing that has only 156 pieces, and that has like only 100 pages of building or something like that. Plus you can build it twice, kind of. You can reconstruct it, right? Kind of like a 3-in-1. So that's entertaining for kids. So, but I don't know. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are like price happy, and like anything that's over a certain amount, they're just gonna be like, it's horrible. It should be $50. It should be $10. This set should have been a lot cheaper because that's stupid. And I'm like, all right. The rising prices everywhere. I mean, we can't be mad because plastic is getting more expensive. like it's an optional thing, right? And if we can't afford it, then we should stop buying it. And then when we start buying it, then they'll stop making the product, or then they'll realize, oh my God, we're wasting people's money, right? So that's kind of like my thing about the whole thing, is that sure, it sucks, but at the same time, it's kind of like that's the part that I'm like, it sucks, but like, if we really want to change that, we have to stop buying all of this stuff, and I don't think that's happening anytime soon. even with AFOLs. It's just like games, I guess, but games weren't as bad. Don't get me. All right, don't start quoting me on that and being like, oh, hold on. Games are pretty bad, because they are pretty bad. But what I was going to say though is that the games are not the worst thing entirely. What the hell? That's weird. The games are not the worst thing entirely, but it is one of those things where like people used to complain even more, that they're like, hey, how come this is like $60? And now it's like, I think it's $70 for like a PS5 game. And now people are kind of like, I'll buy it. But like that's the thing, is that you allowed that to happen. We allowed that to happen. And that's a problem, is that we shouldn't have let that happen at all. We should have, curbed it and stopped buying games. But no one was going to do that. No one was going to do that. They just want to complain about it. And I'm like, what do you expect is going to happen? is it taking advantage of you? Potentially, but like also at the same time, like, games have been pretty cheap historically, but like, so it's like the Lego thing. Lego has been kind of reasonably priced for a number of years, and then they jumped up in price a lot recently, and that's just kind of a sign of the times, right? So I mean, like, you really want to talk about it, you really want to complain about it, start buying it, right? Kind of, I guess. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you can complain about the pricing, but the pricing isn't gonna like change. And reviewing it and saying the pricing is bad when it's really not that bad, because when I hear reviewers talk about it, they're always like, oh, I wish it was like $10 cheaper, and I'm like, $10? That's like nothing. Or they're like, I wish it was $5 cheaper. The ones that are like, I wish it was $5 cheaper are hilarious to me, because I'm like, okay, $5? Are we really nitpicking it at $5? Okay. The $10 one is like, if it's anything, okay, I will give them their credit when it's something where it's like more than $10. I'm like, okay, yeah. If this set like the X-Wing. Like the X-Wing, not the X-Wing, the Blackwing from X-Men, the X-Men Blackwing that came out this year. That was horrible pricing. That was like absolutely bad. That was like horrendous. And like the Marvels, the Hoopty, the Marvel ship, that was like really bad. I don't know who on that team, who on the Marvel Lego Marvel team was like, we're gonna do that, and thought they were gonna get away with that. No one, like, I only know of like a few people that actually bought those sets, and it was like more of a completionist thing, or they got it from someone or something like that. Like, but that's too far. that's too far. That's crazy. Like that, I think they were like $80 or something. No, like $50 for like a 300-piece set, and it's like that. And they're not even like crazy pieces. Like, there are some exclusive pieces, yeah, sure, and there was some cool like different like pieces, but like half the minifigures were not exclusive. They were already released because it was Wolverine, which you have, there's like 15 different Wolverines, and then I think they were talking about how the Cyclops was also the old one from the original Blackbird when they released it like many years ago. So it's like that sucked. That one sucked, and the Hoopty one was even worse because it was like nothing exclusive about that really that I can even think of. Maybe the windshield. By the way, this is looking really cool. Sorry, but that Hoopty was like that was so expensive for no, like I said, no legitimate reason. It was just, even when you add like the Marvel tax, it was just too much. There was nothing unique about it that justified the price for it. It was just too expensive. It was just too expensive. And I think they learned the lesson because, you know, it's like, other than the Blackbird, we haven't had too many things that were, you know, knock on wood, too crazy in price. But they're like this Marvel set's $500 for 2 pieces or something. That's when I will agree with everybody with prices going up, because I'm like, okay, that's different. That's like a significant amount. But if it's like $5 or $10 difference, you're gonna buy a poly bag. You're gonna buy a poly bag with that. Just be honest. You're gonna buy a poly bag or a $10 set anyway. So just say, yeah, it does suck. It could have been cheaper, but it's not something that's like I hate Lego. I want Lego to stop doing this, because it's not gonna happen. You just relax. Just relax. So price will always play a part in my reviews, but not in the way that everyone else kind of plays a part, where they're like, oh, this is like definitely way lower. This is like this is like a 5 out of 10 because the price is $5 more expensive. Like I'll be like, okay, it could have been cheaper, but the set and all that other stuff, like this set's actually really cool. It's been really fun. I've really been having a lot of fun with it. I think $15 is maybe a bit too on the nose. It could definitely have been cheaper. If I definitely have it like $10, it would be phenomenal. I would definitely be like, forget it. I don't really care. It's not a big deal. It is not a big deal at all. Charge me $10 and I'll be good. Right. But like I'm not going to. If it's anything $5 to $10 less, I will mention the price should be $5 or $10 less. But it won't affect my score. Like I'll still say this set for what it is. I'm almost gonna say it's a 9 out of 10, which is rare, right? I think the Agrabah was 10 out of 10. The Space Dog was 8 out of 10. This is not too bad. I think this is a 9 out of 10. But would I have liked it to be cheaper? Of course I would. By all means. But it's not that big of a deal that I would be like, you know what? I'm docking this set. Don't buy this set. So again, that's my 2 cents. I know other people review things differently. You'll hear that in my quick reviews, how different they are. And then this is like a nice size for a unicorn. Narwhal. This is not a unicorn, it's a narwhal. Oh, I said that. That was so weird. For a narwhal, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. So, yeah, I think this is going to have a part 2. Sorry for the rattling. I was trying to read the chat. I don't speak French or Spanish. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I apologize. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're asking. So something about Goku. I'm assuming, but I don't really know. So, hello, Archer Snapper. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Sorry, Christopher. I don't speak Spanish. So I don't know what you're talking about. I wish I did. But I honestly truly don't know what you're saying, and I can't put that. I'm not going to put that in a Google Translate and then try to bastardize it, especially since I'm in the middle of building. But I apologize. It's going okay. We're just building this cute little narwhal. The narwhal's so cute. Look how cute it is. There's missing pieces here. I feel like there could have been something in here, but like, hello, I'm a narwhal. The fact that they decided to make it Pac-Man style, so. Oh no, it's fine. I mean, you're not annoying. I'm just like, I just wish that I wish I was multilingual, because I can't. I barely know English. I'm really bad. I barely know English, so I apologize. I wish I did know more languages, but I don't. We're gonna go on and just do the basic one, the 58, the basket in a basket and thing. But yeah, I wish I did. But I unfortunately don't. But I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you think I'm doing a good job. But yeah, I hope you all are also having a good day. Jesus. I need to fix my alerts. That's what I need to do. Thank you for the follow. My God. You know what? I'm just gonna fix that later. I'm gonna fix that afterwards. I don't know what the stupid alert thing. This narwhal is so cool. It's so cute. Like it's perfectly sized. It's not too big, right? And it's like this is novel. This is novel right here. I don't like. Hello, I'm a narwhal. I might just even like have this in other videos. Just anyway. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So we're gonna make the basket. The basket is basically it's just a hot air balloon basket. It's not gonna be very. It's not very like crazy. But it's an interesting build. It's very brown. A lot of brown, which is very interesting. So the reason why I'm like going, oh, it's a lot of brown, is because for those that don't know about Lego has had a history of like reddish brown and brown. For some reason, that pigmented color or that plastic color, that kind of plastic is very brittle. So it's very interesting that they decided to make this brown, like all brown almost. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I guess they changed it now. I guess it's different. I guess it's different now. I have no idea. That's what I heard. That's word on the street, is that it's been updated. So it's better. Alright, alright. This is actually not a bad build. Time either. It's like not too crazy. It's less than an hour. Oh shoot. I was worried that was gonna flick somewhere off and I wasn't going to find it. One of the perils of Lego, if you snap something too hard, sometimes it'll flick off and then like a pinball everywhere and be gone. Alright, so we have the basket. Alright, so let me get these pieces. This is interesting. So we do that, and then we attach arms to the end. Okay. Okay, and then that attaches to the front. Like so. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna see where this goes. I'm really not sure. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so this piece that we're building right here, this piece, this is going to be where everything connects. I bet. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is where everything connects. And then the narwhal sits on this little thing. So not too much extra build after the narwhal. But just a little bit of build for the basket, which isn't too bad. Oh, and then there's like this thing. What in the world? There we go. It's like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That's a good question. They're both really good. I think I would say burgers have like pizza and burgers. The great thing about those two things, right, is that they have so many options. All right. Because burgers, you can put you can make it not necessarily a beef burger. You can make it like a lamb burger, or you can make it a fish burger. And so it's just you can also add different sauces and stuff. And you can do the same thing with pizza, right? You can add different toppings, and then there's different type of crusts. So this is a very, very good question, because most people don't think about it, but there's a lot of different options for those two, right? Honestly, though, I think I would have to say, just because of the portability, pizza. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me a good hamburger. I love a good hamburger. But I think because pizza is a little more portable, right? And it's a little bit easier to kind of eat on the go and stuff. And you can just kind of put stuff on it and it's a pizza. I would go pizza for right now. But honestly, probably down the road, it probably change to hamburgers, because hamburgers are easier to make, right? Because the thing is that with pizza, you have to make the dough, you have to put the toppings on there, you have to wait for it to bake, so it takes longer of a prep. Whereas burgers are really fast. You just put them on the grill and they're done. Sorry, I'm tripping on my words. It's just that burgers, I feel like they're not as portable as pizza slices. So it also determines on what's on this pizza, right? And how much, or what's on the burger. So it's a very subjective thing. So it changes depending on the situation. It's not an easy answer of yes, of pizza is better than hamburgers. I know that Splatoon one time tried to really hone that in and really tried to make people choose. But I'm in the end, I think they're just two different styles of a commonly made thing. Or not commonly made thing, sorry. Easily accessible food. That's my answer. It's your preference. It depends on what you would like. Alright, and then we have this crystal piece. We are the crystal gems. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee. I hope that answered your question, I guess. I realized that was a long-winded answer. Hawaiian pizza is great, actually. I know a lot of people are ooh, pineapple on pizza. Blasphemous. Horrible. You shouldn't say that. I mean, I think it's great. I think it's a good idea. And then where is that? Is that? That's weird. Okay, I got it. But I think pineapple on pizza is great. I think any kind of combination of acidity and sweetness and savory saltiness is fantastic. I think those all go great together. A Hawaiian burger, for that reason, is kind of okay. You have to really be careful with how you make it, because a lot of times, the pineapple ring doesn't stay on, so it sucks. But it's not too bad. I think Hawaiian burgers are really cool too, but I prefer the pizza more. And I think we're done. I think that was it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. So then we have the full set. We have the full set. You do get a couple of extra pieces for the other build. So there's that. But this is really cool. This was really cool. And then this is your finisher picture for that one. So that's really cute. I think that's fantastic. We could have added, this would have been cool. If they would have made little transparent wings, I think that would have been cool. You could have added right here or something. But that's neither here nor there. I think the build wasn't too bad. It was pretty simple. It was not too many parts. It was kind of worth how much you pay for it. So I'd say 9 out of 10. But I'm going to end the stream for today. And we're going to do the other two. I know I promised to do the other two, but I didn't realize how late it was. And this is mainly a test stream. So I appreciate everyone that came in. Thank you again for the raid, Nubby. I hope you all are having a wonderful evening, and maybe we'll stream this also tomorrow. We do the 2 other sets, but those builds will also be on my video on YouTube. We'll also be doing a review on this tomorrow as well, and this will be on my YouTube. So if you want to see the review of the Narwhal hot air balloon thing in depth, of just reviewing the set as a whole, check out my YouTube. It's youtube.com/OmniJarebear, which is OMNIJERBEAR, OmniJarebear. But anyway, I'm going to go to the end screen. And we'll probably do longer videos after I've done the tests, but for now, right now, probably an hour-ish is when the streams are going to be. Anyway, everyone have a wonderful evening, and remember this: you are worthy, you are loved, you belong, you can do wonderful things. Keep your star shining. We will always be looking for you in the night sky. Going off air.